Welcome to Inspiration Pilgrims. Today we're diving into the incredible story of a man whose faith led him to stand against one of the most evil regimes in history, Dietrich Bonhoeffer. A pastor, theologian, and resistance fighter, Bonhoeffer risked everything, even his life, for what he believed was right. His story is one of courage, sacrifice, and unshakable faith. Stay with us as we uncover his inspiring journey. Dietrich Bonhoeffer was born in 1906 in Germany. From a young age, he was deeply intellectual and passionate about theology. By the time he was 21, he had earned his doctorate in theology. But faith for him was never just academic. It was meant to be lived. In 1930, he traveled to New York to study at Union Theological Seminary. There he encountered the African American church in Harlem and was deeply moved by their faith and commitment to justice. This experience shaped his belief that faith must be active, not passive. In 1933, Adolf Hitler rose to power, and the Nazi regime took control of Germany, including its churches. The Nazis demanded total loyalty, even from Christians, but Bonhoeffer refused to bow. He helped form the Confessing Church, a group of pastors who rejected Nazi interference in Christianity. They stood firm, declaring that Christ, not the Führer, was the true head of the church. Bonhoeffer also trained young pastors in secret, teaching them that true discipleship requires sacrifice. He later wrote The Cost of Discipleship, a book that challenged Christians not to seek cheap grace, faith without action, but to live out costly grace, even when it means suffering. As World War II raged on, Bonhoeffer realized that simply speaking against Hitler was not enough. He joined the German resistance and worked secretly with military intelligence, the Abwehr, to help smuggle Jews out of Germany and plot against Hitler's regime. In 1943, he was arrested by the Gestapo. Even in prison, he continued writing letters and inspiring others with his faith. His letters from prison remain some of the most powerful Christian reflections on suffering, faith, and hope. As the war was coming to an end, the Nazis discovered Bonhoeffer's involvement in the resistance. On April 9, 1945, just weeks before Germany surrendered, he was executed at Flossenbürg concentration camp. His last recorded words were, "This is the end, for me, the beginning of life." Though he did not live to see the end of the war, Bonhoeffer's faith, writings, and courage continue to inspire Christians worldwide. He showed us that real discipleship comes at a cost, but that standing for truth is always worth it. Bonhoeffer's story challenges us to ask, what does it mean to truly live out our faith? Are we willing to stand for what's right, even when it's hard? Let us know in the comments what part of Bonhoeffer's story speaks to you the most. If you found this video inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe to Inspiration Pilgrims for more stories of faith, courage, and self-discovery. Thank you for watching, and remember, true faith takes action.
Born in a world torn by war, a voice of truth against the storm. When darkness rose, he took a stand, a fearless heart, a faithful man. He said, to follow Christ is not in vain, even when it leads to pain. Not with swords, not with might, but by faith he chose die. Behind cold bars he wrote in prayer, grace must cost, but Christ is there. They took his life, but not his light. Even in death he won the fight. Oh, the cross he chose to bear echoes still in hearts that dare. Greater love no man has seen than to give his life for what he believes. Faith over fear, light in the night, standing for truth, paying the price, though chains may hold, though flames may rise, his hope lived on. Love never dies. His words remain. His voice is clear. Will we stand or bow to fear? The cost is high, the road is steep, but in Christ alone our soul